It's still working. Hello, hello, and welcome. God, my face cam is wrong again. Ah, uh, welcome to today's stream, I guess. Uh, it's written. I don't know why I'm saying it should. So, uh, it's in the title. It's in the schedule as well. Today I'll be shiny hunting again. I talked. I changed the stuff today, actually, or yesterday maybe. Uh, Originally this was supposed to be, a continuation of the Berlin Diamond Nuzlocke, which I have not managed to fail yet. Some of my Pokemon are still alive, somehow, somewhat. But because of various difficulties, mainly level up, I decided to make that only 1 day a week. So shiny hunting is 2 days a week for the time being. That may change in the future, but now is not the future. Now is now. So, yep. Without further ado, I think that's what they say. Let's get shiny hunting and enjoy. I'll try to talk a lot, as I always do, but I am genuinely running out of stuff to talk about. So, yeah. Oh yeah, I didn't forget it this time. I did on Tuesday. I talked about it. That this is not just shiny hunting. It's like the shiny. Sure, why not? It's the shiny Pokédex challenge. I think maybe someone else could have had the same idea as well, but the person I heard it from first was John, aka PM7. So he's now credited as well, just so that I don't get sued because that's really bad. I was right. There is an outbreak, right? The Jippy. They're so cute. Small egg babies are very cute. Yeah. So I'll try doing this for 2 hours, 3 hours. We'll see how it goes. I have a lab report due tomorrow midnight. I have not started yet, so why not shiny hunt? It's not like, I would actually be doing my lab report right now. What am I, crazy? Yeah. What else can I talk about? I don't think I actually did much today. I went to the post office to pick up some stuff because I have real problems with fidgeting very often. And multiple people, very many, have told me to stop in the past because, let's see, will there be shiny sound? Will there be shiny sound? Am I anywhere near the actual outbreak? That is also a question. Because I know last time I had problems with this. Okay. Oh yeah, over there, okay. I don't hear the shiny sound, so let's go back to Life. Yeah, so I have big problems with fidgeting, and the main way it shows is that I keep bumping my leg up and down, which in most contexts doesn't matter. But when you're maybe sitting next to someone, they notice. So multiple people have told me to stop, which is not often easy because most of the time I don't even realize it's happening. Mass outbreak, nice. So yeah, I bought some fidget toys to hopefully stop that. I just talked about it and I am suddenly, doing the thing with my leg again. So apparently if you talk about it, it happens. That's fun. Okay, this is actually pretty close. I have some other stuff to talk about. I just don't want to talk when shinies might be near. Because when I talk, I don't hear the shiny sound. I'm not kidding. If you weren't here this Tuesday. Which direction am I going even? I think it's supposed to be over there. Okay. If you weren't here on Tuesday, I'm pretty sure I missed at least one shiny because I was talking and didn't hear it. I almost missed a shiny Kadabra. I only noticed it because, it's visually different than the others. Okay. No shiny sounds. On to the next one. I think that's close as well. God, Braviary is awesome. I mean, it cannot go super fast without you losing altitude real fast, but it's very, very good at doing its job and staying up in the sky, unlike some lizards I could mention. Did I? Ah, I'm very far away, huh? Interesting. Yeah, I mentioned this yesterday. So, if there's anyone new here, should I read the Marvel comics? I mean, I like the MCU, but I'm not really into comics that much. I am very much into manga, but I don't know, comics never appealed to me. I tried reading some of them, and it just felt like it isn't for me. But I would kind of like to try reading them since I like the characters just in a different form of media. So I was like, I mean, if I try to persevere, it will work out somehow. So that was just a thought. So I'm wondering if anyone here knows what you think about it. Good. I was thinking that maybe I didn't put the flag there. Uh, okay, let's get away from Marvel. More Pokemon centric stuff. The rainstorm shouldn't end. Okay. So I haven't watched Pokemon anime in ages. I have no clue how long. Actually, I do have a clue how long. So the last time I watched Pokemon anime, X and Y was still going out. I have no clue how long ago that was because I don't care about Pokemon anime anymore. I think I like watched a lot of the stuff. I think my favorite part was like the Battle Frontier for some reason. I don't even know why anymore. Okay, that's a lie. There's the snake lady and she's very hot. At least she was to me when I was like 12, sorry. And she still is. Anyway, I think that's maybe why the Battle Frontier was the favorite one. No, but yeah, so I got through I like watched until the end of Sinnoh, and then it got to Unova, and I just kind of skimmed through most of the episode, just like, mashing the move forward button. Not really caring about it much. Go fast. I think, yeah, Vasculation can go fast, that's nice. Yeah, and then Kalos was coming out, X and Y was coming out. Whoopsie, I got hurt. So I remember that was still, when I was trying to watch it, right, it was only subbed, not dubbed, so I tried watching some of it, but I'm not against sub. I really like sub, but I think the big problem, rather than sub or dub, is what you're used to. So suddenly going to different voice actors, even if it was for a lot of new characters, was still very odd. Mainly for Ash because he's the main character, right? So I never really got into X and Y, and yeah, then I just stopped watching Pokemon. There weren't that many seasons afterward, I assume, because so as far as I'm aware, there was X and Y, then there was Sun and Moon. Then Galar kind of didn't happen, did it? Because instead of Galar, they had the whole Ash traveling the world or something. And I guess he did fight the gym leaders. And then there was the world tournament or something that he actually won. And now, I don't know how, what's happening. Did they have Hisui? Or are they just going into or are they just ignoring Hisui and going to Paldea with the new cast? Because I know they're going to Paldea with the new cast. I just don't know what happened in Hisui or with Hisui. Again, I'm not that into Pokemon. Yeah. So I was just wondering if anyone, is watching the actual Pokemon show, because I genuinely haven't, and I'm kind of interested in what's happening, but not interested enough to actually watch it. That's my main problem with a lot of stuff. Fun thing, for example, how I like watching a lot of MCU stuff, right? I haven't watched Quantumania. I talked about that yesterday. Tickets are a scam. So I'm not going to watch it for another few months, I assume, until it comes out on streaming. And moment of silence. Okay, nothing. So I'm not gonna watch it until it comes out on streaming. Which direction? That direction. I need to learn to finish sentences. Then I just forget what I was talking about. Okay, no. So like I'm not gonna watch it until it comes out on streaming, but I've already watched like a bunch of videos on YouTube that are like, this is what Quantumania is about, or these are the scene, or like the summaries, or what happens. That sort of stuff, right? Which, like, obviously I can avoid it, but on the other hand, why would I? I don't know, I just genuinely don't care about spoilers. For some reason. I know a lot of people do. Like, I know my sister really hates spoilers. But for me, it's just like... okay, they're down there. I don't think they're shiny. Yeah. But for me, it's like... I don't know. I don't feel like I have an opinion much on them. Like, if I don't get spoilers, good. But if I do, then... I mean, I guess I can be more prepared into what I'm going to see. Whether it be, like, a movie or a game, right? Like, for instance, I don't generally play Pokemon games. Okay, so... that's... I don't know where I'm supposed to start with. So, moment of silence? Nope. I wanted to say I don't generally play Pokemon games the day they come out, but, like... I don't have much like to stand on because the first games, as I said, that I ever played were Sword and Shield, the Sand Braviary, were Sword and Shield, and I played those like a year after they came out. So the rain was ended. Good to know. So as I said, not much to talk about there. I played, obviously I both Brilliant Diamond and Legends Arceus, right? But like, I only got to buying Brilliant Diamond like a month after it came out. Plus, it was a Sinnoh remake anyway, so like, unless they made huge changes for some reason beyond anyone's comprehension, it was like at the very best gonna be platinum. Let's be honest, they're like with remakes, they're not gonna give you new content. It's just gonna be the same content, plus like maybe some, I don't know, quality of life improvements. Or I guess it can be new content because if I remember correctly, again, didn't play them. I think Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire were apparently like they like a whole storyline that was different from the normal Ruby and Sapphire and Emerald. So I guess that could be very different, the remakes from the OG games. But, nonetheless. Yeah. And with Legends Arceus, I wasn't even sure if I was gonna buy the game. Because I was like, I have never played an open world game, to be completely honest. And while it did seem kind of cool, at the same time it was like totally new and I had no clue what to expect from it. Moment of silence. Oh, Chanseys. Oh, and Happinies. Whoopsie. Wrong button. So at the same time it was just I had no clue what to expect from the game. So I was very wary of it. So but in the end, I heard like very, very positive reviews about it on the internet, so I ended up buying it as well, obviously. And that might be like the best purchase ever. Okay, that's not the best purchase ever. Best purchase ever is my giant Mickey Mouse bag that I put all my shopping into, because when you shop, it's usually cheaper. Okay, it's usually cheaper to wait. I see stuff. I was right, there is stuff. It's usually cheaper to buy in bulk, or there's like, if you buy 2 of these, it's like for, I don't know, it's like $1 less or something. So, you know, it can get cheaper if you buy stuff in bulk, or even just like 2 of something. But then obviously you need to be able to transport it somehow. Otherwise, it's utterly meaningless. Yeah, so as I said, that's the best purchase ever, but second purchase ever might just be Legends Arceus because the game is really fun. Again, I never shiny hunted, but even I can shiny hunt because, well, shiny sounds and overall shinies and all that. It's mainly quality of life improvements, I guess, but it's very nice. Especially if you're, like, you know, not a hardcore shiny hunter, but you still want to have those shinies. Oh, speaking of shinies. And I know which one you are, Vulpix. Now, how do I catch you again with this? Worst case scenario? Haha. Nice. That'd be one shiny. God damn it. I wanted to restructure the boxes so that it would be easier for me to see what shinies I caught today. I forgot to do that, so we'll do that when after this massive mass outbreak. I don't want to waste rain time on the boxes. But just remember, we caught one shiny Vulpix. And I also forgot to look up how a trade evolution works in this game because, you know, held item trade evolution, you just give the Pokemon the item, it evolves. But normal trade evolution, I have no clue. Okay, nothing. So I guess the easiest would be to go for this one and teleport back to the main camp. Beachside camp. I cannot for the life of me remember names of any of these camps. It's just a camp. Very random, but very nice. Also, I was thinking, since I caught 2 shiny Abras yesterday, I will almost certainly, like with the way I hunt shinies, I will almost certainly have duplicates. So, I don't know, it would be like, I think it would be nice to like trade them away. Whether in this game or like when it's possible, transfer them to Scarlet and Violet and trade them there. So that, because like, you know, I don't think I need like more than one of each Pokemon. Like, if you're having a shiny Pokédex, you should have like, for example, like the baby starter, middle starter, and the big starter, right? And all shinies. But if I have like, I need to actually give specific examples because the way I said it, it makes 0 sense. So let's go with like Abra again, right? Or Kadabra. Like for shiny Pokédex, I should have a shiny Abra, shiny Kadabra, and a shiny Alakazam. But if I have like 2 shiny Kadabras right now, and then I end up catching a shiny Alakazam, I'll have like double the Kadabra. So it will be like, there's no point in having that, at least not what I'm going for. And like, having more shinies is nice, I guess, but I don't really care about that. I'm just doing this because it looks fun, okay? So it would be better to like, I don't know, random trade it or whatever it's called. There's like names for the trades, I think. I just don't know what the trades are called. But like, to just either randomly or like intentionally trade it with people. Link training, I think, is called the intentional one. I might just go down and go on Stantler. That would be faster. Oh yeah, much faster. Yeah, so I don't know, stay tuned for that, I guess. Though I think that would be pretty cool. Because as I said, I don't need many shinies. The catching them is the experience I desire. Or, I don't know. I guess. I have no clue what I'm saying anymore. I think I was getting somewhere before I started talking about shiny Pokemon, and I have no clue where I was going. I think I was either talking about Marvel or I was talking about Pokemon, and it's honestly 50-50 with how much I talk about Marvel on these streams. Because that's apparently the only content I consume. After I started rereading a Harry Potter fanfiction, but I'm not really into it, so I think I'll just finish it. I really like this specific fanfiction, so I'll just finish it again, but I think I'll go back to Marvel. Yeah. Okay. I need to look at the map again so I don't get this wrong because, yeah, I was totally off. Because of how small the map is compared to the reality, it's very easy to get it wrong. So I was just totally off with where I was aiming. Okay, I found the Pokemons and they weren't shiny. So that don't matter. And on to the next one. Huh. So, what else can I talk about? Yeah, so I think I was talking about fidget toys, right? So I have like one. I never had fidget toys before, so I'm gonna try it and see how it goes. Okay. No more shinies, just that one Vulpix. God, the yellow of this thing really blended in with the very pale brown background, so I had no clue what was happening for a hot sec. That would have been very misfortunate. I want to see my pocket monsters. Okay. Y'all are getting moved because you worked out yesterday. You don't matter anymore. And Vulpix will go up here. I think I wanted to do one more thing. What did I want to do? Oh right. I need to change the shiny count. Dumbass. Shiny count for today. 1. Okay, now we can go back to Jubilife, Professor. Yes, I caught one shiny Pocket monster. Okay, I think I said I was gonna talk about something else and I totally ran out of ideas. Damn it! I'm mashing again. Button mashing is so much fun. In this game, no matter if you match A or B, you're gonna stay on the same map if you don't pay attention to what Professor Lavenden is telling you in that one thing. Another massive mass bomb break in Cobalt Coastland. How interesting. I mean, I'm not against it, I'm just saying. Wait, not Sneasler. That's useless. This is pretty close. I am speed. I am speed. And apparently the mist hates me. Yeah, so what else can I talk about? As I said, I just don't consume any other media. No. I just forget what I was talking about if I stop talking. I genuinely think I have ADHD, but I have no clue. Don't judge. Yeah, so fidget toys, and hopefully it works. That's what I was saying. I also... Yeah, it's also snowing real hard. Yesterday it wasn't, but Tuesday and today it was snowing real hard. So I was trudging through piles and piles of snow. That genuinely wasn't fun. Especially like the mountains of snow aren't so bad. It's more like that it's snowing on you on top of that. So I was a snowman again today. I mean, I am whenever I need to go to school nowadays, but point stands. I was a snowman. This is annoying. I'm experiencing lag again. And with this game, it's much worse than with yesterday. Oh well, we'll see. I get audio cues, so if there's a shiny, I'll hear it. It's problem just with the controls. The audio is just fine. So I think the problem is in my OBS again. Or it could be my computer dying on me. That is entirely possible. Over there, that's the outbreak. Haha. Got you. But yeah, I tried checking it and I had like a bunch more storage on my computer, so like it shouldn't be a problem storing the new recordings, so that's fine. But I'll look over it again over weekend when I have more time. My mom actually gave me a storage file, not a storage file, like an external hard disk with the save with like stuff from my old computer before it died on me. Or like it didn't die, it's technically still alive, but it takes ages to get it working, and for some reason the touchpad wasn't working. Like it was, but it was just when I tried using it, or even when I wasn't using it, it would just like randomly go all over the place. And so when I was trying to do anything, it would just literally ruin it. I tried doing an assignment once because I needed it in a specific template that I could only open on board, right? So I tried doing that, and literally the mouse was like all over the place and clicking stuff for some reason. So I just disabled the touchpad. That seemed to do the magic. What do we have here? Moment of silence? Nothing. Okay, yeah, let's go here again, and then we can go on to the open seas. Yeah. So, but the problem is that because it has like stored data from that, it's only compatible with Windows, not Mac. And I did find a video to like get an external hard drive compatible with both, but there is a, if I understood it properly, it will almost certainly erase the save data that is already there. So I need to put it somewhere, just to make sure I don't lose all of it before I change the compatibility to hopefully be to both Mac and Windows. So, but it took me like ages to figure out yesterday why it wasn't working, because of course I didn't think that the hard drive my mom gave me to be like, hey, here you can save your stuff, would not work on my computer. I get why she, like, it doesn't, and that she didn't know, but it's just kind of annoying. So, yeah. As I said, I'll do that over the weekend. Deal with that over the weekend. God, this is so annoying, the lag. I found the Pokemon that were printed. Nice. I didn't know how or when, but I did. Yeah. So then I'll have more space on my computer because the videos I already have posted, I can put on that hard drive. So it isn't taking up space in my computer. Because eventually I plan to edit them down into shorter videos, but I don't know how to edit. So the thought was that I would hopefully learn it over summer. Good. That I would hopefully learn it over summer when I have more time and when I'm not streaming, because again, my mom doesn't know this is happening, and so I cannot transport all my equipment back home because she would definitely notice that, which is sad, but it is what it is. Yeah, so hopefully then I'll learn and be able to post like actual videos, not just vlogs. That's nice. I just wonder if Sneasler fell. He didn't. Because this is some serious lag I'm experiencing. And it's very annoying. Thank you. Okay, what else can I talk about? Oh god, that ball almost hit me. That, what was it, Orasphere or something? Very dangerous. Please don't hit me next time. That would very hurt. I think, yeah. And I think I can fly over here. Yes, Molten Mountain or whatever it's called. Okay. God, I need people to be here in the chat so that they can be like, I don't know, topic. Because I have run out of topic to speak of. I don't know, what do you like more, milk chocolate or, okay, preferences, milk chocolate, dark chocolate, white chocolate. For me personally, milk, like, I will rank it. Milk chocolate at the very top. White chocolate, I guess it's okay, but it has like a very weird taste. So, middle, and dark chocolate just at the very, very bottom. I just genuinely cannot handle bitter stuff, and so dark chocolate is like so bitter. At least to me. My mom absolutely loves it, and as far as I'm aware, it is also like the healthiest type of chocolate. God, lag truly isn't productive with this game. I need to figure out what's happening because it was totally fine on Tuesday. I think it might genuinely have something to do with like how my storage, but I checked it yesterday and my computer had like a lot of free space, like 200 giga or something still. Whoopsie. Thank you. So that should be fine. So I have absolutely no clue why it's lagging this bad. I can try googling like lag on OBS what it means. Because today I'm not getting any notifications from OBS, like small white text at the bottom corner that you absolutely cannot see because you're forced to wear your glasses. Text. God, this music is kind of creepy. I don't think I'm making it there on time, but we can try. Yeah, get me there, Santler. Sorry, Wardier. Lord Wardier. So. No, we need Sneasler for this. And the rainstorm has ended. So we don't need Sneasler anymore. Because I cannot English. Okay, back to the important stuff. Back to chocolates. So, as I said, dark chocolate, as far as I'm aware, is like the healthiest type of chocolate. But, like, again, I just absolutely cannot handle bitter stuff. And it's just way too bitter for me. So, yeah, that's out, sadly. But, as I said, milk chocolate, spectacular. Love. 10 out of 10. Would taste again. And have. And do. Not often, because I surprisingly do not like chocolate much. I don't like sweet stuff in general much. Stupid Sneasler. I don't like chocolate in general much, so it's not chocolate, sweet stuff in general much, so it doesn't like really matter. But yeah, like I love how I'm saying, milk chocolate's the best, but I cannot eat sweet stuff a lot. Or like dark chocolate's the worst because it's so bitter, but I cannot eat sweet stuff. But I just like a lot of sweet stuff is just very overwhelming for me. But bitter is just something I cannot for the life of me stomach. Like the moment I have something bitter in my mouth, like, you know the reaction most people have to like sucking on a lemon. That's what I have when I have, that's like the expression I have when I eat something bitter. It's just like genuine revolt and like, oh my god, what in the world is happening here? So, okay, it might actually add something. God, it's glitching out on us again. Cool, I found the thing that was reported. God, I will really need to look over this over the weekend because this is unmanageable amount of lag. Like, especially for something like this, right? Because it's very time dependent before the wrong side. Before the storm ends. So I just cannot have lag on this. Please don't do this to me, OBS. Like there are games where you can handle some lag, but this just isn't one of them. Like, is something happening on the Switch that's causing this? Because both yesterday and today I had like the same thing when I tried to open the games I was playing, like yesterday with Brilliant Diamond and today with this, that the notification was like checking if we can play the game or something, which is very odd because I don't feel like this has happened before. These are either Abras or Kadabras and I don't know which. Yeah, found the Pokemon that were reported. This is so annoying. So very annoying. Yeah, so I need to do that. So, back to chocolate, the important stuff. So, as I said, when the rainstorm ends and we're done with this area, I will most likely use up the chat box that no one uses because people refuse to chat. I don't mind you guys just hanging out. It's just like, as I said, I'm running out of things to say. So, use that chat box, which may or may not work. I don't know. No one has chatted since I made it. And I'll just write like, if someone comes so that they see it, like, question, what chocolate do you like the most? Ethan's. I genuinely need to try explaining superhero stuff to my mom more often, because then at least I have stuff to talk about. God, the dissonance of hearing bravery being summoned but nothing happening, or at least it looking like nothing's happening, is the worst. I can't even jump off of braviary because it's like, no, I'm in the right place, because it's like, I found them. Because I don't even know how much I can fall before I die. Why are you doing this to me, game? I genuinely need to look this up. Like, is it an OBS thing? Is it just a Switch thing? I haven't tried playing on the Switch, so I don't know. Like, not since yesterday at least. But like, I hope it's an OBS thing or a Switch thing, or I just hope I can figure it out hopefully fast, because this is like the most annoying thing ever somehow, and I have dealt with some annoying stuff. So funny story. One time when my grandma was at our place, I was like asked to just tell my mom and grandma what was in the TV that day. I don't hear shiny, so I can't even properly turn towards the Pokemon because there's just so much lag. So I was asked to read like the TV program for them, and it was just so hilarious because I don't know what the context was, but they wanted it from 8 for some reason. I don't know, doesn't matter. So anyway, I was reading it for them, and then I was like, okay, there's nothing on this channel, but from 10 there's Deadpool, which was like super hilarious to me to tell them because, okay, will there be a shiny? Will we hear the shiny sound? Am I remotely at the correct location? This looks very correctly pinned. Do I see a horde somewhere? Over there, okay. No shinies. So Tomato's very it's like super hilarious because both my mom and grandma just aren't into superhero movies at all. So I somehow I have not watched Deadpool 1 ever, but I really like Deadpool 2. It was pretty fun. Minute. Okay, encoding overload. So that seems to be the problem with OBS. I have genuinely no clue what that means. So I will need to take a picture of it the next time it appears, just so that I can Google it later. I'm wondering because like it makes very little sense to me for there to be encoding overload, like not necessarily in this game, but that it didn't happen on Tuesday, and then it suddenly happened in Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl, which isn't a software heavy game, it feels like. God, I'm okay. Screw everything, we're finishing this rainstorm and I am ending this after that, and I'll just figure out over weekend what's happening with OBS because this is genuinely unmanageable. Okay, I didn't hear a shiny sound, so let's pretend there's no shinies. So yeah, I'll finish this storm just so that we don't waste the opportunity we already have, but I'll end afterwards. You saw what just happened, right? I put the flag there and then I got rid of it because lag. Yeah, so yeah, I will Google it over the weekend and hopefully figure out what's going on, but as I said, this is like genuinely unmanageable what's happening, and I don't want to be fixing this during the stream because that seems I don't know, it just feels very unprofessional, and it also seems very rude to you guys, because if someone clicks on this, they don't want to see me like googling what it is encoding overload in OBS and how do I deal with that, and does it mean that I just don't have enough storage on my computer, which is very awkward. No, you guys, like, if you end up clicking on this, you either want to hear me talk about nothing, or you want to watch me shiny hunting, right? And that, like, the first part is very manageable right now. Thoughts. No, I think, like, I would experience lag no matter what I am doing, I guess. I was like, thoughts I could just, go do something else, like a Sparkle quiz or something, but again, that seems very rude to you guys, because that's not what's in the description. And also, I don't know, I think I will still be experiencing lag somehow. Encoding overload. Okay, so I read what's written there. I didn't manage to take a picture of it. Encoding overload. There doesn't seem to be shinies here. So we have two more shiny hearts. So we will go after those. Not shiny hearts, just mass outbreaks. Mass outbreaks, I guess, just. So we will go after those, and after that I will end the stream for today. And hopefully by next week I'll have it figured out. I am very sorry about this. I thought with what I did that, I don't know, as I said, I checked that there was enough space, and I tried moving stuff. Oh, the instrument's ended. Okay. And I tried moving stuff so that it wouldn't be so bad, hopefully, on the game. You know what, screw this. I'll first save so that the shiny Vulpix doesn't get killed. Oh, I cannot do that while I am flying, right. And I don't trust Braviary not to kill me if I jump off of it. Nope, but almost. Huh. Okay. Yeah, so I'll end this here, and I'll figure out until next week, hopefully, what is happening and how do I deal with that. I'll just write it down right now, that encoding overload and whatever OBS, just so that I don't forget about it. And I am very sorry about this. I'll try to make sure stuff like this doesn't happen anymore, like, ever, hopefully, because this is really bad. But thank you for being here with me, even though it was, like, extremely short today. Have a good day, night, and I guess see you around. See you next week. Bye bye.